Welcome to News Today with Universal Parks News Today. I'm Tom Corliss, here now the news for August 18th, 2021. With last week's final haunted house announcements, we now know every house in Scare Zone that'll be a part of Halloween Horror Nights 30 at Universal Orlando Resort. Haunted houses will include the Haunting of Hill House, which has Haunted and House in it, Beetlejuice, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Universal Monsters, The Bride of Frankenstein Lives, HHN Icons Captured, Welcome to Scary, Horror in the Heartland, Case Files, Unearthed, Legendary Truth, The Wicked Growth, Realm of the Pumpkin, Puppet Theater, Captive Audience, and of course, Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. Scare Zones will include Crypt TV, 30 Years, 30 Fears, Seek and Destroy, Gorewood Forest, and Lights, Camera, Haction, Eddie's Revenge. Live entertainment will include the Marathon of Mayhem Carnage Factory, that's the Lagoon Show, and Halloween Nightmare Fuel. Meanwhile, at Universal Studios Florida, work has moved quickly on the facade of the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. The facade has taken the form of an old, likely haunted house, you would think so, given its Horror Nights, with worn and weary siding and a dilapidated porch. A stained glass window reads Tribute Store. That's how we know what it is. It's also in the spot where they've all been. Universal Orlando is warning guests of a jacked up experience they'll have at Halloween Horror Nights 30 with a new wall inside the Cabana Bay Beach Resort. The entire interior of the rec center has been covered with black panels, and a sign says they're in the process of transforming for Halloween Horror Nights, so we may have more to look forward to in this area come September. Around the corner from the rec center doors is an image of Jack the Clown. Jack is lit from above with the sinister images of his face around him. Next to him are the words Jacked Up Experience in red. Last week we got a preview of all the fun stuff coming to Universal Orlando Resort for Passholder Appreciation Days. The event runs from August 16th to September 30th. And in that time, pass holders will enjoy specialty food, early park entry, discounts for hotels and Universal Express Pass, and new merchandise collections to show off that Universal Orlando Passholder pride. That collection of merchandise has debuted at stores in both parks, and we have your first look on UniversalParksNewsToday.com with pictures and pricing for all of it. We also tried many of the specialty food items so far, including the Island Tea from Starbucks, the vegan pizza tots from Green Eggs and Ham Cafe, the kimchi fries from Mel's Drive-In, the AP roll from my personal favorite, the Cowfish, the Maloney stack from Finnegan's Bar and Grill, and the AP donut from Voodoo Donut. Check out the reviews on our website. By the time you watch this, we may even have more. I know Annie is out there hard at work eating all of the items, and there's still many more to review. We're going to have them all at some point. In the latest UOAP Passport, Universal Orlando has revealed that pass holders are entitled to a complimentary Jack the Clown button beginning September 1st and a Jack UOAP magnet beginning September 9th. Pass holders can obtain their goodies at the UOAP Lounge at Universal Studios Florida from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. or at Toon Extra at Islands of Adventure during operating hours. In addition, pass holders will be able to purchase exclusive Halloween Horror Nights merchandise, including a pin, t-shirt, poster, patch, and drawstring backpack. Artwork with the announcement features Frankenstein, or Frankenstein's monster if you prefer, about to grasp the UOAP logo. And finally, pass holders will have early access to this year's Halloween Horror Nights Tribute Store, beginning at 1 p.m. on August 26th, the day before the shop opens to the public. There's plenty of rewards if Jack doesn't get to you first. As Duffman would say, oh yeah, with fall just around the corner, Dufftoberfest has made its return. Sorry, it's also what the Kool-Aid band says, so I have no idea. Dufftoberfest has made its return to Springfield, USA at Universal Studios Florida. The beer, a German style, is on tap at Moe's Tavern just ahead of actual Oktoberfest season. Having not been available last year, a friendly team member was eager to show off the return of the seasonal offering. Well, Mo would be ashamed that they were friendly. Check out our review at WDWNT.com. It is my favorite of all the beers offered at the park. Hogwarts alumni rejoice. There are 2 new ways to enjoy your morning brew at drinkware from the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Diagon Alley at Universal Studios Florida. A cauldron-shaped mug will give your morning a magical feel. It features an aged Polyjuice potion label marked with a apothecarium of Horace E. Slughorn himself. It's $20. And you can embrace your evil side with a new Dark Mark tumbler by Tervis for $37. You Know Whose symbol is on the front in silver, and other mythical images cover the mug, including skulls and alchemical symbols. And the 4 houses are also represented by their respective animals. We found both inside Borgin and Burke's. Geneticists brought dinosaurs to the modern world in Jurassic Park. They also helped bring the Discovery Center to life at Universal's Islands of Adventure. And we're happy to report that the geneticists have returned. After more than a year's absence, we saw team members out in the Discovery Center teaching some of the world's future paleontologists. One team member had a cart of fossils and amber and was explaining their origins to guests. Another geneticist had a dinosaur egg and some supplies used to care for the prehistoric creatures, including dino chow and a lysine supplement. And with the return of the geneticists, they can once again get back to work bringing dinosaurs to life for Jurassic Park. A baby velociraptor hatched for the first time in over a year. We were there to see it happen in the nursery. The nursery, of course, reopening to guests, giving an up-close look at the dinosaur incubation process. Eggs kept in warmers can be interacted with by using the pre-emergent nursery scanner. This experience has been closed up till now due to the high-touch surfaces being used. But dinosaur geneticists are on hand to observe egg hatchings when alerted by the computer that an emergent event is imminent. Team members give information to guests on velociraptors as it pertains to Jurassic Park, as well as some information on dinosaur gestation and incubation in general. A guest, typically a child, unless you are really annoying, is chosen to bestow a name onto the baby. This velociraptor was given the name Fanta, like the soda. Oh, very creative. You can take a look at the whole show right here on our YouTube channel. Poseidon's Fury at Universal's Islands of Adventure has been temporarily closed since August 9th, 2020 due to physical distancing or, budget cuts. It's the only Universal Orlando Resort attraction that hasn't reopened since, other than the now permanently closed A Day in the Park with Barney, leaving fans worried about the attraction's fate. Its status remains unsure, and it is now surrounded by construction walls. The walls completely cover the attraction's entrance and facade. Of course, Poseidon's fist holding his trident is still visible. This may not be bad news for Poseidon's Fury, as Universal may have decided to clean up the entrance area before the show does reopen, but nothing is confirmed at this time. Though we will have to wait for the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store at Universal Studios Florida, Friday the 13th brought us a spooky surprise, the All Hallows Eve Boutique at Islands of Adventure. You can watch our video tour of the store right here on our YouTube channel and check out our pictures and pricing for all the merchandise inside of it at universalparksnewstoday.com. Universal Studios Hollywood is celebrating its annual pass holders from August 17th through September 30th this year. Just like at Universal Orlando, these appreciation days include exclusive merchandise, discounts, and more for pass holders to enjoy. Check out the full list of offers on universalparksnewstoday.com. The full list of haunted mazes and scare zones have been announced for Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood, as well as the return of the Jabberwockies dance group. Haunted mazes will include Netflix's The Haunting of Hill House, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Exorcist, Universal Monsters The Bride of Frankenstein Lives, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, The Curse of Pandora's Box, AMC's The Walking Dead, oh no, it's back, and Terror Tram, The Ultimate Purge. Scare zones will include Silver Scream Queens, The Chainsaw Rangers, and Demon City. After taking a hiatus last year in favor of a scaled-back Halloween event, Universal Studios Japan has announced that Horror Nights will indeed return to the park for 2021, in addition to a daytime no-limit Halloween celebration. From September 11th through November 7th, Universal Studios Japan will finally see the return of HHN at the park as a first since before the pandemic. When the sun sets over Osaka, zombies and monsters will appear. Guests can experience an all-new horror maze and a mystery theater. All the details are up on our website. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to universalparksnewstoday.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Universal Parks News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. We have a shirt. Oh no, I left it over there. Go grab the shirt, quick. Sending someone to grab the shirt. We forgot to grab it. This is a first time we've got to do this on this show. Of course, at WDWNT at large, we have a merchandise division. And we have our very first Universal-related shirt from our carousel of products at carouselproducts.com. This is going to go on sale Thursday night at 9 p.m. It is our, oh boy, it is the Disney in the Streets, Universal in the Sheets shirt. By popular demand, we've made this shirt. It's our first Universal shirt, a bit of a crossover, but I think something really fun for those of you that enjoy both Disney and Universal. As you know, we do, because I'm wearing a Magic Band. Someone complained about this on last week's show, but I wore it anyway, so take that. But we do have a Universal and Disney shirt. Again, 20 bucks, as all our shirts always are. We never try to price gouge you or be ridiculous at carouselproducts.com. But again, Disney in the Streets, Universal in the Sheets. I think it's our most fun shirt yet. Go pick it up now. For UPNT, this is Tom Corliss saying the future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one.
And here is our latest acquisition, a terrible hat.
Repeat after me. I state your name.
I state your name. Here we go. Give it a good push. Oh!
Well, I'm Miss Marin Menagerie, obviously.
Don't she exist?
It's a phallic lobster. Phallic lobster mold.
Now you know why it was one of my favorites, yes.
Oh, streaky. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday.